I wasn't planning on doing any kind of video, but I thought I would give some words of endearment for those who are experiencing some kind of a sad, melancholic state. Maybe you're going through some depression, or maybe you are feeling alone because you are alone, or maybe you're just experiencing some existential curiosity about what it is that we are doing here and what's the point of all of this. I find it quite common that people start to think about their life situations at the end of the year, when they look back and make some assessment on how it went, what they accomplished, and what they should shoot for next. First of all, you should know that Christmas is meaningless, and most of what we do on this earth. This is nothing but an opportunity to meet your near and dear people and try to forget the gloomy state of your living conditions. And I don't bring out meaninglessness to make you even more depressed. I am encouraging you to find meaning in meaninglessness, and it's up to you to create your own meaning. That is how people operate. That's what we're trying to do with all of different choices in life, be it education or career or relationships or maybe relocation. This channel was created to assist myself in my own growth. And truth be told, it's a very lonely journey. You get quite upset, depressed, very discouraged when you become curious about the mystery that we call life. The most of what people cover in different personal development channels is just the tip of the iceberg, and there's much more to uncover. But that is unfortunately something that very few attempt to do. And the reason is, it's a very painful journey. When we speak about religion, hell and heaven, you should understand that hell is what you experience when you go through the different stages of leveling up your consciousness. Understanding who you are on a very deep level demands a lot of courage. It is followed by suffering, which shouldn't come as a surprise. Suffering comes from stripping away different layers of your attachments, identifications, egoic investments. As I said, I created this channel to assist myself in my own development, make myself accountable in my growth. It demands a lot of work, dedication, and passion. When I started this channel year 2019 in January, I slacked quite a bit in putting the work that is necessary to uncover different layers of wisdom. I felt quite behind, but now I realize that it's a necessity. It goes along with the journey. You have to sometimes take a step back, assess the changes that you are going through. What I'm trying to say, when we feel depressed and sad, it's because we haven't realized the greatness of life and the greatness of being. We're too much focused on materialistic stuff that has nothing to do with the feeling of fulfillment that you are after, that we all are after. The reason why we feel pain and suffering is because we are tightly interwoven with our ego and think that we deserve something else much more than we have right now. As a consequence, you suffer even more because you engage, let your ego to control you, to make decisions that aren't favorable in any way to your deeper self. Every person who engages in self-improvement will realize quickly that there are different sorts of growth that you could expect from such a journey. Shallow or deep. The shallow one is about becoming maybe better at your profession, becoming better at something that you do. The deep one is what takes a lot of time, energy, and dedication. And that dedication stretches throughout your whole life. Nothing that happens overnight. As many different paradoxes of life, it's so important to take this thing seriously that upon reaching a certain level of consciousness, you will realize that nothing in life is serious and personal, and you should be able to relax and take it easy. The spiritual growth is a personal thing. Don't expect people to understand you or try to empathize with what you are going through. It's a lonely journey, but upon embarking on that journey, you will realize that our pitiful problems about not having company during Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve are merely fart in a space and hold no weight in grand scheme of things. I do different type of content because I'm interested in different things. If I would to talk about spirituality in all my videos, you will become bored, because I would become bored. Sometimes I do these gender dynamic videos because they're fun to do, and I know that many of you like them and appreciate them. And sometimes people need a help in their private life as human beings that we are. Simple stuff that would make their life better. But in actuality, nothing outwardly can complete us and make us happy. True happiness is only achieved when you transcend yourself, when you transcend this physical form and understand your true nature. And I'm saying this from an intellectual point. I myself haven't experienced that, only felt a glimpses of what a bliss might feel like. That's why the upload frequency have decreased drastically this year, because I realized that what I'm sharing with you won't be of a value if I don't experience growth myself. Before closing off, I would like to remind you that nothing in life is permanent. Take this time to enjoy the company of your family or friends. And if you feel lonely, understand that you are not alone. That state of loneliness is a projection of your mind. And I have done several videos on loneliness, so you're welcome to check them out to understand what I really mean. Take this time to enjoy your own company instead of craving somebody else's. Take this time to understand why you feel lonely and the reasons to why you ended up in this situation. Take this time to enjoy stillness and plan out your next moves. I don't know if I will be releasing other videos before the end of the year, but nevertheless, I wish you Merry Christmas for those who care and peaceful end of the year. Happy holidays. Yours truly, out.